What is going on, ninjas? What is going on? It's Pump Monday, and I want to take a minute before we keep moving because we've got a busy schedule ahead of us and a full list, and we kind of started late a little bit because I had to get some sleep, of course, because we had a amazing live stream last night, and I would like to thank everybody who joined in and loved the conversation, and it was awesome. Okay, so a lot of you guys know that I don't have many yards to stripe really nicely, just a handful, and the few that I do I'm very proud of because it really shows what the mower is capable of. Now, most of my yards are your typical weed infested, just customers just wanted mowed, okay? And I don't have a problem with that. No yard discrimination to any yard. I mow them all, big or small. But I want to show you when I do have a few yards that are really nice and taken care of, how well the Wright mowers do. I wanted to ask you, do you have a striping kit on your mower? Do you have to have a striping kit on your mower? Some mowers you absolutely have to. All the mowers that I have used in the past prior to Wright, I had to put a striping kit on if I wanted to have any kind of decent stripes. Whether it be rollers, whether it be any kind of rubber mat of any sort. But it was always something I had to purchase additionally. And what I want to show you here is this is something that comes standard with a Wright standard. I know the ZKs come with it, but I believe the X's do as well. And don't hold me to that, but I know the ZKs do for sure. It is a standard striping rubber flap down underneath by the deck. It's actually right behind the deck. And I really like that because it is one less thing that you have to go out and search for and spend money on of any kind of rollers or rubber flaps, which are ultimately called the striping kits. So I wanted to just show you how well the Wright mower does with the factory rubber flap that comes for striping. This is not something you have to purchase additional, unlike some other brands. Now, there is some other brands that also cut just as good or just as nice without any additional striping kits that you would have to purchase. So yeah, there it is. It is one of the beautiful things about these Wright machines. They are standard equipped with that, and they just cut beautiful. Now, not every yard you're going to have like this. Keep in mind, a lot of customers want their yard cut shorter, and so if that's the case, you're not really going to see the kind of stripes and the kind of potential that that particular yard might have. But when you do come across customers who really enjoy a weekly service and they enjoy a higher cut, they're gonna get this kind of a result, and so will you. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good this Monday afternoon. And here is the Wright standard that I mowed this with. This is the ZK version. It's got the Vanguard EFI 37 horsepower engine. And this is the 52 inch. This is the only one that I can fit for this backyard. So we just reuse it for the whole front and back because of the small gate. But I am so far, a lot of you have been asking me last night on the live stream also what I think about so far this engine. And I am so impressed with these Vanguards for now, at least as of right now. The power is phenomenal. Just the cut quality, the power when you have any kind of growth, any kind of maybe overgrown yards, but also the EFI is amazing. It's a lot less on fuel, and you don't have to do any kind of chokes like you would on a carbureted engine. Give you a little close-up. Now, this particular unit has a little over 100 hours, I believe. So there we are. It's about 119. It is due for an oil change, so that will be coming up as well. A lot of you been asking me last night on the live stream how comfortable they are when you're hitting bumps, and what I was trying to tell you, there's a nice soft platform here that you bounce around so you really absorb. You don't feel those bumps whatsoever. What's up, Noah? How you doing, sir? How's Pump Monday?
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot. That's right. It is. Stand on there real quick, Noah, and just show them the basics for someone who might come across this video that's fairly new to A, the channel, or B, to this version, this type of a mower. How to use it? Yeah, no, we don't need to start it, but like, for example, that is what? Okay, so that's a parking brake. Now, one great thing about that parking brake compares to what I had previously with the scabbers is that parking brake is an actual, pull it down. Now pay attention to this right here, pull it up. It's actually a bar that locks in. So it's not a brake that is under any kind of hydro or pressure like some others are. That is actual bar. So there's no way that this thing is gonna start moving once you put that in a parking brake. And what's the other one? Yep.
That's lower your deck.
Lower your deck. Now, one of the cool things with this engine, pay attention, go again. The engine goes down, come on back up, with the deck. Really important, which is one of the reasons why a Wright stander is really good for hills, because it pushes that weight down, so the engine goes down with the deck. Also, you don't have a belt that stretches constantly if the engine was to stay in place. So that's one less thing that you would have to replace over time. Show them some controls up front. So you got the key right there. No. Pull it back up. We don't need to. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes. We don't need to start it. But so the key, you've got your key. You've got your, of course, your hour meter. You got your blade engagement, throttle. Now, how easy was it to learn for you? Now, this is Noah. A lot of you may know, but some, like I said, who may come across this video that don't know. Noah just
Went from doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
They hit some kind of tree limb. So Noah is a new employee of mine here who's joined me, what, about a month and a half ago now? Maybe even 2? Month and a half to 2. And you've never used a Wright mower, Wright stand, any kind of stand-on mower. Now, how easy was it for you to learn? Pick it up.
It's pretty easy. I mean, it was kind of hard for me to like stay straight the first couple of days.
Well, sure. But you would think most people who even like start on a new sit-down mower would have an issue of staying straight, especially, you know, a different, and that guy is tearing it up.
It keeps hitting the roof. It looks like.
Yeah. And so you picked it up pretty easy, besides just maneuvering it as far as, you know, keeping it straight in line. But as far as the controls itself and just controlling the machine, how was it pretty easy, or did you...
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Would you, as a first-time user of a stand-on mower, and that doesn't matter the brand, just the stand-on mower compares to a sit-down, would you recommend from here on out, no matter who or what, a stand-on or a sit-down? Stand-on. Why?
Because
Visibility?
Yeah, visibility. I mean, like the weight ratio. I mean, like you said, like the deck, the motor goes down with the deck.
Correct.
So, I mean, it's better on hills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so top curves, you know what I mean?
Okay. Visibility-wise, you can easily look behind you, in front of you.
If I had to, I could, you know.
If you come across a piece of a toy or a piece of trash, easy to step off, pick it up.
You can grab it, yeah, you can just step off, step right back
Mm-hmm. And that's why you have these little bags, or as the Ninja mower, they have a bigger bucket. A lot of people have recommended that they would prefer the bigger bucket than this bag, but either or is fine. So you would recommend a stand-on. You actually, is it more fun than a sit-down?
Yeah.
Is it less pain on your back? Because the back takes a lot of beating.
More or less, it's like more to depend on how you move your ankles.
Now be honest. Do your knees or legs hurt by the end of the day? Because you've mowed with me now, for example, 6 to 8 hours throughout the day.
I mean, my left ankle possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 days out of the week.
Mm-hmm. But I'm talking. Do you think like overall, the mower contributes a lot to your leg pain overall, or is it more from a sit-down mower to your back? What would you?
I think it's more from the sit-down mower to your back.
My goodness. So sit down to your back.
Yeah.
Because of the bumps.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more or less like shock absorbent.
Shock absorbent.
Yeah. I feel
Okay.
like I'm on a diving board.
Diving board, yeah. I agree, actually. I was very hesitant about stand-on mowers in general, even before I ended up purchasing several of them, and I've got now 4 or 5 of them. But anyway, I wanted to quickly just take this video to show you and go a little bit over some of the things and just remind you ninjas that I do not have any kind of striping kit that I had to purchase outside what came with the mower already, which is a wonderful thing, and it's one less thing you would have to spend money on. So I totally would recommend these Wright mowers, Ninja mowers, same thing. And I would recommend a stand-on period over a sit-down. That's what I've been really trying to say here. That is my input on this, and apparently Noah feels the same way about it. So let's go ahead and park her, Noah, and let's get out of here. I hope you ninjas enjoyed this little short video, and we'll see you hopefully in tonight's Pump Monday video. Peace out.